I used 3 liters of fuel.
Wow.
From Uget.
Wow.
Down to Calabar.
Wow.
3 liters.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. 3 liters of fuel.
3 liters. When once it starts,
Jesus.
When once it starts, if the fuel supply cease, it moves with the evaporation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. This is great innovation.
Very, very fuel economic.
This is great innovation.
Now, I am planning if the government can just help me.
Okay.
I am going to also add gas cylinder.
Okay. Wow.
You can use
exactly. Use gas, yeah, to power it. So it's good to see that somebody from Calabar, from Nigeria, is able to produce something like this. Right. So I just want you to tell us your name and give us a brief intro about how you started this project and how long it took you to create this. So tell us your name.
Thank you very much. My name is Engineer Williams.
Okay.
From Yako Local Government, Cross River State.
Okay.
I started this innovation 7 years ago.
Okay.
I came up with this idea.
Okay.
When they said they should stop using Okada in the city of Calabar.
Okay.
People were frustrated.
Okay.
Many were feeding through bike to their family.
Yeah.
So, and police people were seizing the bikes up and down. So I decided to convert the bike engine to a car.
Okay.
I decided coming up with minibus.
Okay.
Also pickups for pure water, supplying of pure water.
Wow.
And also to use it in the rural areas to help our farm women.
Okay.
To carry goods to the market also from the farm.
Okay.
So this project started 7 years ago.
Wow. Is this the first project you've done, or you have other ones you started before you did this vehicle?
I did like 3. I did the first one.
Okay.
I drove it. There was mistake.
Okay.
I dismantled it. This second one.
Okay.
I drove it.
Okay.
There was mistake. This is the third one.
Okay.
I got this one very right.
Okay. Wow.
Right now I have spent close to 2 million naira to build this one.
Wow.
The reason why it is like that is because there was no material.
Okay.
And I calculated all the money I have spent in the previous one. I was writing it down.
Okay.
But now that I have gotten the skeleton, the movement, everything right, I can use not less than 2 months to build
something like this.
If the government can really see what I am doing, because my vision is to mass produce it.
Okay.
So Nigerians will stop importing from outside. We should do something by ourselves here.
Yes. So it's actually very, very interesting that you say you used you converted a motorbike engine, right, to
a manual car.
Oh, to a manual car.
Yeah, this
wow.
is the throttle, this is the pedal.
Please, you can just view the inside. Just view the inside. It also has a battery, right?
Yes,
it has
this is a clutch pedal.
This is a clutch pedal. Okay.
The brake.
Okay.
And the throttle.
Wow. And all of this were done by you.
Yes. This is a gear selector.
Okay.
It has an auxiliary.
Okay.
This is an auxiliary gear.
Okay.
And I used 3 liters of fuel.
Wow.
From Uget.
Wow.
Down to Calabar.
Wow.
3 liters.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. 3 liters of fuel.
3 liters. When once it starts, if the fuel supply cease, it moves with the evaporation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. This is great innovation.
Very fuel economic.
This is great innovation.
Now I am planning if the government can just help me.
Okay.
I am going to also add gas cylinder.
Okay. Wow.
You can
use gas, yeah, to power it. Oh, that's very, very interesting, right? It's good
to make it hybrid.
Okay, you want to make it hybrid, right? Yes. So now, what have been the challenges since you started this project? What have been like your very key challenge you've had since you started this project 7 years ago?
The reason why it delays up to that 7 years ago, it is because there was no money.
Okay.
So when I constructed it in the village, I drove it to the city on skeleton. Yes, I met a man who picked me up on the street, and this is the man.
Oh wow, good day, sir.
He picked me up from the street, started encouraging me until I built up to this level.
Wow. This is so good. And you also have like a passenger seat as well.
Yes.
Where
the passenger seat.
Wow. And you can carry like how many people here?
This one can carry like 3 people.
Okay.
3 or 4 people, then one person here, 5 people, then you still have your luggage boot there.
Again.
Yes, you can open the boot.
You can let someone should try and open it. Let's see.
Beautiful for the load.
Beautiful.
You can load here and use it for supplying of pure water.
Okay.
And other things.
Other luggages, yeah.
You can use it carries 10 bags of cement.
Wow, this
and climb the hill.
Wow.
It's very powerful.
Wow.
Very powerful.
Sure, it would definitely, if you say the vehicle can move all the way from Ugeb to Calabar, which is I think likely around 2 to 3 hours journey, right?
Yeah.
2 hours journey, right? And use 3 liters of fuel. Wow, then it means this is a very, very good innovation. I think the government would have to support this project, right? Now, another thing I want to also find out from you, right? If you could turn back the hand of time when you were starting this project, what is that one thing you want to do in this project? What is that one thing you feel like you would have done?
The next plan is if I have the opportunity for the support of the government, I am going to fix. My plan is to do the interior, and fix the air condition, make it well comfortable, then fix my screen. So when you are driving it, without you turning your back, you just be seeing your back the back side of the screen. Make it comfortable, comfortable for usage for the masses.
It's actually very, very good.
Fix all the glasses. I need to fix glasses here. Window glasses, door one, the interior.
So, and you said again, all this work were done by you.
Yeah, the work were done by me.
Wow, this is great innovation, right? So last question before we wrap up this brief interview, I just want to find out from you, since you started this project, how many support have you received so far?
I have not received any support. All this one I am doing it just from my own pocket. That is why it delays. If I have support, just like what I said earlier on, just 2 months I am done.
2 months.
Yes.
You can even mass produce, right? You say you're capable of.
The plan is to mass produce it if I have this support of the government.
Okay. So from what you're saying now, you said you can use 2 months to build this.
Yes, 2 months to build 2 of these.
2 of this.
Yes.
Beautiful. So that means
material on ground.
That means in 10 months you'll be able to produce up to, I think, around 10 to 20 pieces of this. Yes. Wow, that's beautiful. And you said it costs you around 2 million naira to produce each of this. Okay, that's very, very interesting. And you also said something very interesting, that you can use it to carry cement, up to 10 bags of cement.
Sometimes I normally use it to go to carry loads in Akpabio.
Wow.
I used to go to my mentor's house place to go and pack things. He will call me sometimes. We go to the farm and convey cassava, convey things. Like sometimes I used to go down a Dundun side to carry some farm women. Sometimes I carry pure water to go and supply to people.
Wow. I mean, this is good. This is a project I believe everyone, not just the government, those who have been investing in innovative projects should actually invest in, because it takes someone who have a passion for Nigerian-made products to do something of this nature. Right, and you are also willing, I see the passion in your voice, you're willing to even mass produce to help Nigerians, right, produce vehicles that can conserve fuel, right, and can also carry load with little amount of effort, right? So it's actually very, very good, and I appreciate you for granting us this interview.
After interviewing Engineer Williams about this innovative minibus he created, right, that is able to travel as many miles as possible with little amount of fuel, he decided it was time to interview his mentor, whom he credited this project to find out how this idea started and how he found him and the process so far. So that's what you're going to be watching next now.
Hey guys, so about this innovative project, right, that was done by this young man here. We have the man who has been supporting him, who has been more like a father figure to him, who have been a mentor in this project, and we just want to hear from him, right, about how this project started and how we found him, right? So it's very important that we see him. So it's good to have you here, sir. So what's your name? Just give us a brief intro about you.
Okay, my name is Dr. Joseph A. Israel. Right from the onset of our excellency, before the birth of the bridge, I was one of the volunteers in Destiny Child Center, Calabar South then. So when we started the bridge, there were a lot of programs speeding up in the bridge. In 2012, there was a program we did that spurred me to start catching people young, those that have visions and those are creative people. So I stumbled on William on my way to Bubra. My car got broke down. So he said he can fix it up. So after fixing up, I had an interview with him. He said the little knowledge he has about welding is just how to weld one or two things. I said, don't worry, since you have a dream to become an engineer, that I will encourage you. So from that process, we lost ourselves. 5 years later, we met again. So we now start moving on. So one day he told me that he had a dream, that he produced a car. I said, okay, when you had a dream, just walk towards. He said, no, that this is the dream. After narrating the dream to me, I said, okay, let's start something. So we come up with the skeleton of this invention. At the end of the day, and I call him, that can we take it to town so that we can present it in the bridge program. So that was how we make an experiment. We used 3 liters of fuel from Yako down to Calabar. So when we got here, there were still other things we could not put in place. I said, okay, let's get to my factory at Akpabuyu, because I'm with UBEC school in Akpabuyu. So my dream and my belief is that we can do better in Nigeria. That all what we need is just the tools and the machine. Since we have our iron ore in Nigeria, and our iron ore is a very good material. So with the help of the white men machines, we can fabricate and we can do what we can do better. So when I took him to the school, I showed him all the machines. He said he can operate all the machines. Even my chief security officer, who is standing here by us, was a weakness. So I showed him the lathe machine, the folding machine, the melting machine. We have a lot of machine in the school there. But since Jonathan built that school, the school have been there lying waste. Nothing is happening. So I now tell him that since you can operate these machines, no problem. I'm the head of the TD there. So I will bring you in and show you how you'll be operating those machines so that we can fabricate more parts and put the vehicle in a good shape and present it before the 100 days of Prince O2 in office. Because we know very soon our sweet prince will be celebrating his 100 days. So that is what we are working towards. My belief is that if people that are here in the bridge really know what His Excellency is doing to reshape the mindset of Crossivarian and other people that are coming for the bridge leadership program, they will invest into this vision so that at the end we will stop importing cars from overseas, because we have our own production that is up to 10 ton, 5 ton, 20 ton, 50 ton. We have even some skeletal work we have done for coastal buses and luxurious bus. We have them, but what we need is just the support of government. We want to partner with Cross River State government so that if by tomorrow our governor decide to create a enabling environment for technology and for other scientific innovation and development, we will be part of that invention. We want to form a synergy with the state government so that at the end Cross River State will become what God has called the state to be.
That's very, very interesting, right? So what advice would you give to a young creative who has a desire to do several things, right, but he's afraid if he's going to grow, if he's going to get support? What advice would you give to the person?
My advice is that 2 years ago, 2021, there was a place established at Wapi called West Africa Fabrication Academy, which I was one of the people that started that place. I was able to raise 286 youths that undergo NAPTEP exam. Some of them are artisans today. So courtesy of the ex-governor, the former governor, Ben Ayade. So what I want to encourage those young ones that are born with vision and passion to become what God has called them to, that they should not be discouraged. They should align with us so that we can mentor them. Because the number one thing is the mentorship. If you don't have somebody to mentor you, you will be thinking your dream will not come to reality. So mentorship is one of the bedrock. In any advocacy, I believe that even Jesus Christ mentored his disciples for them to become what they are today. So in the bridge, we have all the arms and all the department in the bridge that can remold a man, that can reform a man, that can bring a man to where God has hidden those virtues in them, so that they can be able to be outspoken. Because the major problem of this our generation is that some of them are humanophobia. They have phobia of so many things. They have the in you, but they cannot bring out their in you out. So they can't express themselves. Sometimes, oh, I know. But how would they come to that platform? We have a school that Jonathan built in 3 senatorial districts of each of the South states, which Akpabuyo is the one here in South, while Abi is the one in Central, while Yala is the one in North. So those 3 UBEC schools, we have what it takes to put things in place. And if parents will encourage their children to attend such school, in the near future, Cross River State will become an industrialized state in Nigeria.
Thank you very, very much. That was a very, very insightful session. Thank you very much for that. And we are hoping that the state government and those who love innovative projects like this would support, because you've proven to be someone who loves innovation. And I'm trusting that after this video, right, the government is going to try their best to support you and support the projects which you support as well. Thank you very, very much.